Hey there, baseball fans. It's Ben, and I am back with an exciting day for the Wax Packs channel. It is a vintage baseball card mail day. This is a box that arrived today for me. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this will include cards that I bought from a Facebook group I'm in. That is a vintage cards fire sale, etc., etc. I keep an eye on all those. There's tons of auctions there. If you're not a member, you should go be a member. I keep an eye on some of those auctions and swoop in when I find something interesting at a price that I am willing to pay and can afford, which is not very much. I don't spend a whole lot on like owning individual cards in the hobby. It's just not my jam. So this arrived today, and I spent, if I recall properly, $111 total, landed including like $5 or $6 shipping. And let's see what I got in here. All right. This is going to be really cool. I'm really excited for this. All right, starting up, this is nicely packed with all kinds of like just really good packaging. Thank you, Nick, who I bought these from. All in semi-rigids and team bags, which is nice. We have a 1968 Carl Yastrzemski, and it is in what I'll call standard shape. I don't really know enough to grade these things properly, but two of those, actually. Both in about the same condition, I would say. And moving on to a, hey, look, I recognize that picture. Topps was like, hey, it worked in 68, let's just do it in 69 as well. So it's a 1969 Carl Yastrzemski. This one in maybe a little better shape. There's a little bit of thing over there, but the Yaz, not doing too bad here. And then we have a 1968 Sporting News All-Star Selection for Yaz. And actually, it's two of them. Let's just pull these out here since I like to. These cards aren't real until you actually feel them. Oh, so it's not two of them. It is also the World Series Game 2, Sox versus Cards. And of course, the Cardinals won that on Bob Gibson. Amazing pitching performance, but a couple really nice. There's his bewildered face right there too. So a couple of 68 Topps Carl Yastrzemskis. Next up is Harmon Killebrew from 68. Three of those 1968 All-Star cards. So that's cool. Looks like a 66 coming up next. Is this number one in the set? I think it is. Number one in the set, the American League batting leaders with Carl Yastrzemski, Danny Cater, and Tony Oliva. Danny Cater. 290. Yeah, only Carl. Yaz was the only one hitting above 300 that year with a 301. I think this is around the time that they changed the pitching mound because nobody was hitting anymore. All right, so still going here. We have these 68. I don't know what these are called, but they're like the game cards, like throwbacks to the original 51 Topps, where they had these play ball cards. So this one's got a little stain on it, but two 1968 Carl Yastrzemskis, the blue side. All right, on to the next team bag here. Quite a lot of 68s in this lot. Starting off with Willie Stargell, 1968. Yep, hit 271 that previous year, but 315 the year before. Then we have a 1969 with Willie McCovey, Ron Santo, and Billy Williams. Not a bad trio there, huh? Oh, two of them. That's, I think, the key here is that some of these are multiples, so two of those. Pretty good shape there. Are there any multiples I missed back here? That's just one. That's just one, I think, too. And McCovey, yeah. So there's another McCovey 68. Just one of them. There's a Juan Marshall. It's a nice picture of him. Out of focus and fuzzy, but he's smiling. He's got a giant glove on. So that's 68. You can see a bit of a corner issue there with a bit, maybe missing a little bit. And certainly off-centered on the back. These lower grade is what I tend to get. There's a 67 home run leaders from 1968 with Yastrzemski. Nice picture there. Harmon Killebrew and Frank Howard. With Frank Howard pulling that here. Look at this on the back, is no good. Yeah, it's hitting 44, Killebrew 44, and Frank Howard with 36. Let me get another Killebrew for the Twins. And doubles of this Harmon Killebrew here. For the play ball stuff. And our final little pack here. Maybe. We've got 1968 Bob Gibson. And that was a year that he pitched pretty darn well at a 2.98 ERA. 13 wins, 7 losses. Injury shortened season for him, I think. And there he is with his all-star card. Nice picture of him there. Here's the 1969 Bob Gibson, Fergie Jenkins, and Bill Singer. And another one of those. And a ERA leaders, Gibson, Bobby Bolin, and Bob Veal. Then we have the pitching leaders with Juan Marichal, Bob Gibson, Fergie Jenkins, and duplicates of that one. So that's my entire haul here. Just count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6. It's not doubles, is it? 7, 8. 9. 9 league leaders. So 9 league leaders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, we'll call it, all-star cards. 4 of these play ball kind of game cards. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 base cards of fantastic Hall of Famers. Not one bad player in there. All that for $111 landed. You tell me what you think of that deal. If I made a good buy there, and certainly enjoy having, usually I buy vintage cards and I buy a bunch of commons and whatnot, and that's all it is. But it's nice to get some of these legendary players here and have a little bit of a collection of them for a little while. Let me know what you think about that one, and I'll see you next time.